All right, fam, it's Sunday, vlog 4. Vlog 4. Last one I ended off saying that I might do some extra food. And you know what? Today is a rest day. We went through a training cycle. Today's a rest day, and I can feel my body is pretty beat up. I'm not recovering optimally. I can just feel I'm depleted. And we're going to take this rest day. We're going to fill up on some food so I can really smash week 4. Just smash it, you know? So we're going to get in some extra food today. I'm going to show you guys what that food is. All right, this is the first meal of my high day. We got 2 whole eggs, 2 egg whites, 70 grams cooked pork. It's like a pork chop, pork loin. 45 grams oats with 100 grams of blueberries, and then we have 2 English muffins with 10 grams of butter. And all of this comes to 55 protein, 100 carbs, and 30 fat. Okay, next meal is going to be this Love Crunch organic cereal that we picked up. I'm going to do a scoop of vanilla protein, shake it up with some almond milk, and pour that over the cereal. I'm probably going to end up doing the whole box over the day. Box of cereal stood absolutely no chance. It was pretty small. It was only 2 big bowls, and it was 175 carbs, 20 fat, and 25 protein. So I'm just working on my client check-ins right now, and I've had 1 of these, full bar so far. All right, break from work, watching some white lines. I'm gonna hammer a bag of these. A little bit of rosé. All right, this is my next meal. Was feeling some chicken and rice with avocado. It's about 75 grams avocado, 300 grams of rice, and I just did 1 chicken breast. All right, we're gonna crank out some French toast. We got this brioche bread. This bread is super high calorie. It's like twice the amount as normal bread. It's like 25 carbs per slice. Anyways, we got some, it's like no sugar added syrup. It's just like low sugar syrup. There's still carbs in it. 7 carbs per 3 tablespoons. So that's not bad. Some almond milk and some whole eggs.
Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze.
All right, finished product. Woo, baby. It's about 150 carbs worth of bread. All right, this has been a lot of food today, but we have another meal. Let's get into it. So we have 8 ounces of cooked top sirloin and 300 grams of cooked white rice with half an avocado. Usually half an avocado is about 75 grams, give or take. Okay guys, so it's 10:30, it's after the steak, and this is pretty much all I'm going to be eating today. I'm going to give you guys some quick tips for building muscle. So tip number 1, minimum across the board, men and women, everybody should be consuming at least 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight, of lean body mass, sorry, not body weight, lean body mass. And typically, I actually go a little bit higher than that. I'll do 1.25 grams of protein per pound of lean body mass. So if somebody weighs 100 pounds, they're gonna need 125 grams of protein, 100 to 125 grams of protein. Very, very simple. Okay, tip number 2 is hydrate. Guys, if you guys are dehydrated, your training performance is gonna suffer. Your recovery is gonna suffer. You're not gonna be able to build as much muscle. It's just simple. You can't be dehydrated. Okay, so that means you gotta be taking in a sufficient amount of water and electrolytes. A lot of people are afraid of salt. If you guys are training, if you're athletes, if you're sweating, you need to consume more sodium than normal people, okay? I tell all of my athletes, everybody that works with me, all of my clients, to use condiments that have sodium, and also put a couple cranks or a couple shakes of sea salt on all of their meals. And then that's gonna help, your body's gonna regulate sodium, so just put that on there. It's gonna help with performance, it's gonna help with the pump. And as per water, general recommendation, I think an average sized woman should be getting anywhere from 2 to 3 liters of water, maybe more, maybe less. And an average sized guy is gonna be somewhere between 4 to 5 liters of water. Like I said, sometimes more, sometimes less. If you're somebody like me, a 260 pound bodybuilder with a lot of muscle mass, I drink upwards of 6 liters of water a day, and I just always have a shaker cup in my hand, right? So don't leave the house without water, and salt your meals. Okay, tip number 3, rest and recovery. This encompasses a lot of different things, but I'm gonna start with rest days. A lot of people limit their muscle mass potential and how much they can grow muscle because they don't take rest days. A lot of my clients, I'll have them take more rest days and change their training so that they're actually training optimally and training very intensely, cut down their training days per week. So maybe they're resting 2 times a week, 3 times a week, and they look a lot better than they did before, okay? So it's very easy to get into this more with bodybuilding and fitness and whatever, but this is the way you have to look at it. You can't look at weight training or training with weights, resistance training, as burning calories. Get that out of your head right now. Burning calories and getting leaner, that comes from the diet and a little bit cardio. The diet is more effective than cardio, but it comes from cardio and diet. So don't look at weight training as burning calories. You're only looking at weight training as stimulating muscle growth, okay? Because muscle growth is the catalyst for your metabolism, and how much muscle mass you have is the catalyst for your metabolism. So the more muscle mass you have, the more calories you're gonna burn. So don't look at weight training in the gym as, oh, I'm burning this amount of calories, so I'm gonna get leaner. So I have to train 7 days a week, because if I don't train, I'm not gonna burn those couple hundred calories, then I'm not gonna get leaner. That is not the way you look at it. You guys are gonna fuck yourselves up if you think of it like that, right? So in terms of burning calories, you're thinking about the diet and the cardio, and the only thing you think about when you're weight training is building muscle, okay? Sleep. If you guys aren't sleeping, you're not gonna build muscle as fast. It's simple. People are like, oh bro, I wanna build so much muscle, I wanna eat all the protein and, you know, do steroids and do all this shit, but I can't sleep more than 4 hours a night, or I'm up late and partying. I'm like, what are you doing? Sleep is first. Like, sleep and recovery, that's what bodybuilders do. Eat, train, sleep. Simple. Nothing else comes before that. Steroids don't come before that. Supplements don't come before that. Nothing comes before that. Train, eat, sleep, okay? So try and get at least 6 to 8 hours, okay? I think 8 hours is pretty optimal, but 6 is probably on the lower side of where you want to be if your goal is to build muscle and change the way your body looks and just be healthier in general, okay? Like, a lot of things happen when we're sleeping in terms of repairing our body, our cognitive function, all that kind of stuff. So you guys need to sleep, okay? Another tip, don't undereat. Guys, a lot of people come to me and they're undereating because they want to get lean, and you can get lean and build muscle at the same time, but you need to fuel your body with the appropriate amount of calories. If you're training hard, you need to fuel your body. A lot of people get in this cycle of, oh, I want to get leaner very fast, so they restrict food, which in turn decreases your training performance, which then fucks up the whole thing. Because, like I said earlier, metabolism, metabolic rate, burning calories, getting lean is very highly influenced by how much muscle mass you have. So muscle mass and stimulating that muscle mass and trying to grow more muscle should always be your main focus. And to do that, you need to eat a sufficient amount of food, right? A lot of people come to me, especially women, and they're under-eating severely. What happens when I give them more food? Oh, they start moving more. They start training more intensely. They start losing body fat. They start building muscle. They start looking better. Okay, guys, so the answer is not less food. The answer is give your body the appropriate amount of food to support what it needs to do as far as performance in the gym. That way you can build more muscle and get leaner and be healthier and feel better. So I made some diet changes this week that I want to talk about. After the refeed, I basically pulled the fats down a little bit. I took out the whole eggs in the first meal. And what I did was all of the oats that were in the shakes and the first meal, all the oats are gone. I was noticing that the oats were giving me a little bit of like acid reflux, stomach acid, indigestion, a little bit of bloating, just a little bit. Like, it wasn't bad, but I just noticed compared to when I would eat a meal with rice in it, compared to when I would eat a meal with oats in it, the oats were not sitting as well, okay? And that could just be because my body's getting a little bit more sensitive because I'm getting leaner, I'm restricting more calories. Or it could just be, I've been eating oats for too long and my body is like, okay, bro, like we've had enough of the oats. And sometimes that just happens. That's why you can't eat the exact same food. Like you can't eat chicken 6 times a day for a year because your body's gonna get intolerant to it at some point, right? So I took out the oats. So now my first meal is 6 egg whites, 100 grams of chicken, and 200 grams of rice. And then the 2 shakes throughout the day, that's just protein and blueberries, no more oats in there. And then the other meals are 2 chicken meals with the rice. Oh, sorry. 1 chicken meal with rice, 1 fish meal with rice, and then the steak meal with rice. And each of those meals have salad. So the macros are similar amount of carbs, I think 260 grams of carbs. And the fats are down to about 30 to 40 grams because the oats actually have a little bit of trace fats in them. And when you accumulate 3 meals of oats, that's gonna take away some fats. And the protein is down a little bit because the oats have more protein in them than the rice does. So my protein's down to about like 335 grams of protein total for the day. But I haven't lowered the amount of like true complete protein sources that I get in each meal. I'm still eating the same amount of meats and eggs and chicken and whey protein. So those are the changes that I made this week and my body feels better, not as bloated. The rice is like my body absorbs it, digests it, it's good, I feel good. Yeah, so everything's working great and I can't wait to see the progress in a few days. Monday morning, let's check the weight here. $254. So 254 is a new low body weight for me. This weekend on Saturday, I did go Saturday night. It was my buddy's birthday. Me and a couple friends and him rented a cottage in the Muskokas and we went to the cottage, partied a little bit. I underate on the Saturday and I underate a little bit yesterday too. So my weight's down a little bit. I wanna take today, get back on track with the exact meals and everything. I did prep meals and bring them to the cottage and whatnot. I just, didn't feel like hammering all my meals down. So I underate a little bit and yeah, like I said, I'm gonna get back on track today, do everything I would normally do today, and then see how my body is tomorrow as far as weight and condition and stuff like that. I'm a little bit flat and depleted from just, I think, like staying up late and like drinking a little bit and whatnot. So I wanna see how my body kind of like rebounds today, what my weight does, and then we'll go from there in terms to see what I need moving forward this week. Hey guys, so let's do a little physique check here. See how I'm looking this morning. Not bad, things are coming along. So guys, as you can see, the physique is not doing too bad. Like I said, I did go up to the cottage Saturday night with a couple friends and we did stay up late and I drank a little bit, but that's okay. I didn't miss any training days. I trained the Saturday before I left and I scheduled my rest day for Sunday, which was yesterday. Now it's Monday, we're right back on track. We're getting all the meals in. So I didn't overeat. All I basically did was just undereat, right? And undereating is not optimal too. I don't recommend that you guys undereat. I always tell my clients, make sure you're not undereating, make sure you're eating the amount of food that I have on there. But you know what? Shit happens sometimes, guys. You know what? You need to have a little bit of balance in life because one day like that is not going to kill my progress, okay? That's it. If you drank and stayed up all night and then the next day you ate like copious amounts of fast food and stuff, that would, but really I underate and I'm right back on the plan, I'm rehydrated and we're getting right back into it. So you can have some balance in life. You guys can't just totally distance yourself from your family and social things and doing things like that. You just need to have some restraint and yeah, that's about it. We're gonna get back to work here and make some great progress this week.